Hola, hola, everyone. Welcome to the Monday meditation with Drupal Lama Dorje. I am still letting everybody in to the Zoom room to participate, and we'll start in maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And yeah, we'll start a meditation. Thank you for joining us, and I'm glad you're here.
Hola, hola. Rashid, Alex. ¿Y estamos todos llegados?
Unos minutos más, Lam.
Ya el tiempo está bien, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ok. Y bienvenidos todos hermanos y hermanas.
Welcome everyone, brothers and sisters.
Muy feliz. Poquito oscuro de externos, pero mucha luz dentro.
Very happy to see you. There's a little darkness outside here, but a lot of light inside.
Invento, ¿no? Acá también Papa Bread con Lama Saga, ¿cierto?
So I have also my friend Brett here with Lama.
Oh, ya, sí, un poquito bien, ok. Me está acompañando. Ok, ya, maravilloso, maravilloso meditar juntos.
It's wonderful to be able to meditate together.
Eso, gracias a cada uno de ustedes por venir.
And thank you, each one of you, for showing up.
Eso, la meditación es una medicina para la vida, ¿cierto?
The meditation is medicine for your life, right?
Claro, nosotros hoy día mundo, bien como la ocupado, preocupación, mucho mente, ¿no? Porque nada serio, y se mente como con la barro con la agua, ¿cierto? Necesita calmar, poco calmar.
So today in the world, there's a lot going on, a lot of concerns, a lot of suffering, and it's kind of like when we compare the mind to a glass of water with dirt. So we need to let it sit and let it calm down.
Y con ver las claridades como agua limpios, ¿no?
And with that, we can also see clarity, like the clean water.
¿No? Entonces, una vez el Buda, su discípulo caminando en las montañas, ¿no?
Okay, so one time the Buddha was walking with his disciples through the mountains,
Entonces, de repente, Buda dijo, oh, yo tengo sed, busca, discípulo, una agua.
and the Buddha said, "Oh, I'm thirsty, so let's look for some water."
Entonces, el discípulo fue a buscar una agua y uno cerca de una poza de agua. Y momento y él fue a buscar la agua, cayó muchas hojas, muchos barros. Entonces él está muy enojado, limpia las aguas.
Okay, and one of the disciples then went to search for water for the Buddha. He came into a pond, and as he was picking up some water, a lot of leaves and dirt kind of fell on top of the pond and the water. So the disciple was very, very frustrated and angry. So he was starting to clean the water, take out the leaves and the dirt.
Entonces él muy agitada porque mientras limpiando, producen más sucio, ¿cierto?
And it was as the more he tried to clean it, the more he was actually mixing it.
Final él no puede ofrecer una agua para Budas.
And like that, he won't be able to offer that water to the Buddha.
Y volvió un cuenco vacío.
And so he came back with an empty bowl.
Entonces Buda dijo, ¿qué pasó con las aguas?
So the Buddha asked, "What happened with the water?"
Agua está horrible, no puede tomar porque hay mucha contaminación.
So his apprentice said, "Well, the water was awful. It was very contaminated, so you couldn't drink it."
Entonces yo trataba como la limpiando peor agua, entonces no puede tomar esas aguas.
And I was trying to clean it, but it just kept getting worse and worse. So you can't drink that water.
Entonces digo, regresa de nuevo, no limpia las aguas. Barros, hojas son de muertos. Y él solamente va a desaparecer.
So the Buddha told him, just go back, bring the bowl with the water, don't do anything to it, just bring it here and you'll see how everything will disappear, all the mud and the leaves will disappear.
Y entonces tú solamente espera con la paciencia y él desaparecer.
You
No
just need to
limpiar.
wait and be patient.
No limpiar las aguas, solo esperar.
Yeah, so don't actually do something to clean the water, just wait and be patient.
Y él fue cerca de agua
So he went and near to the water,
y él no limpió, porque Buda dijo no limpiar, ¿cierto?
and he picked up the water, he didn't clean it, just like Buddha said,
Solo esperando ahí, solo esperando.
and just waited there.
5 minutos, 10 minutos.
So he waited 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Poco a poco todo le dice barros, hojas desapareciendo.
and little by little, all the dirt, the mud, and the leaves, they just started kind of disappearing from the water.
Todo agua limpio subió arriba
All the clean water just rose up,
y tomando un cuenco, agua limpios.
and with that now he could actually, with the bowl, pick up the clean water
Y ofrece al Buda.
and offer it to the Buddha.
Que el Buda no tiene sed,
But the Buddha wasn't thirsty.
no tiene sed, ¿cierto?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
No
thirsty. Yeah.
sé, pero y él dijo, tal como son tu mente.
But he was explaining like this is how your mind is.
No son mente como si fuera eso, ¿no? Porque los pensamientos como barros, hojas muertos.
And in that sense, our mind is like that, like this water, and our thoughts, our emotions are like the mud and the leaves.
Y entonces solamente importante con calmar, solo calmar paciencia, ¿verdad?
So it's important just to calm the mind down and be patient.
Y entonces con naturalmente como desaparecer, con pasajeros.
And naturally, these things will disappear. They're just transitory.
Porque no son emociones, los pensamientos son de pasajeros temporales, porque no dura mucho, ¿cierto? Cambia cada rato, ¿no? Cada momento, cada segundo cambia los pensamientos, los ánimos, emociones, ¿no? Y todos son de como si fuera una ola, ¿cierto?
And we can see this, how they really are just very transitory. Our thoughts, our emotions, they change constantly. Even in 1 minute, a lot of different thoughts come and go, emotions come and go, and they're just kind of like waves in the ocean.
Por eso es importante nosotros mantener, nosotros naturaliza mente pura, cristalino.
So that's why it's important for us to work on maintaining our mind in its pure state, in a crystalline state.
No seguir ese olas. No seguir las olas.
And don't follow the waves.
¿Ya? Porque ola es el propio manifestación, propio océanos.
Because the waves really are just a manifestation of the ocean itself.
Ok, eso es una pequeña historia, reflexiona esta semana, ese principalmente, ¿ya?
Because that's just a little story for you to reflect during this week.
Cualquier pensamiento venga, reconoce primero, reconoce.
So any thought that arises, first just recognize it.
Después no seguir con eso, no seguir.
And then don't follow it.
No seguir, solamente mantener calma.
So no, don't follow it, just remain calm
Con la respiración,
with your breath.
no rechazar,
Don't reject it.
no apegar,
Don't get attached to it.
no juzgar,
Don't seek it.
no controlar,
Don't try to control it.
solamente dejar como si fuera hojas muertos.
Just let it be, just like the leaves in the water.
Eso día a día no se puede hacer en nuestra vida.
And that's something we can do every day.
Porque el problema es nosotros, por ejemplo, rechazo, como apegar, ¿cierto? Apego, rechazo. Eso como dos olas haciendo siempre eso.
Because every day we are usually working between attachment and rejection to thoughts and everything. It's like these two forces or these two waves that are constantly pulling and pushing.
Es queriéndola como tendencia, ¿cierto? Kármico tendencia.
And these create some karmic tendencies,
La mente dualísimo, ¿no?
the dualistic mind.
Y vienen sufrimientos.
And that's where suffering emerges.
Pero eso es sufrimiento opcional. Sufrimiento opcional.
But this is the suffering that is optional.
Dolor inevitable.
Pain is inevitable.
Oh, siempre recuerda eso.
So always remember that.
Ya. Ok. Entonces seguimos meditación.
All right, now we're going to move on to the meditation.
Ya, meditación de la fundamenta no siempre practicamos amor y compasión, ¿cierto?
And as usual, on this Monday meditation, we're going to be practicing love and compassion.
Oh, ya. Ok, entonces Lama guiando ustedes solo importante su presencia.
Okay, and Lama is going to continue guiding. All of that's required of you is your presence in this moment.
Ya, y postura más cómoda posible.
So get into a very comfortable posture.
Ese momento sagrado para ti,
This is a sacred moment for you,
el momento de una conexión tú misma,
a moment of connection with ourselves,
momento de sentir tu respiración,
a moment to feel our breath,
tu presencia.
your presence.
Este momento no invitamos de pensamiento pasado, futuros.
And in this moment, we are not going to be inviting any future or past thoughts.
Solamente estoy en momento, ese momento.
I'm right now in this moment.
Como solo sentí tú mismo, sentí, estoy acá.
To just feel yourself, I'm here.
E inhala profundamente,
Take a deep breath in
entrando bajo de ombligo.
and feel the air going all the way down your belly button,
Profundamente, suavemente
profoundly and softly,
y exhalando profundamente.
and exhaling profoundly as well.
Solo da cuenta tu respiración.
And just focus and realize your own breath.
Cuando inhalando profundamente, entrando todos mis cuerpos, abriendo mis canales, los chakras, los líquidos fluyendo.
And as I breathe in, I just feel like this energy, it's opening up all my channels, all my chakras, and just expanding.
Y exhalando, soltando toda la tensión,
And-
estrés.
And as you exhale, just focus on releasing all tensions and stress
Solo relaja,
and just relax,
pero con conciencia,
but consciously,
como despiertos.
like you're awake.
Haciendo ese momento una respiración, solo respiración, nada más.
And right now, just breathe, just do this breath.
Viene pensamiento y no negar, solo dejar fluir como agua.
If a thought comes, don't reject it, don't attach to it, just let it flow like water.
Tú no participar con eso.
Don't engage in it.
Solo da cuenta, yo estoy, mi respiración exhalando, inhalando, da cuenta de eso.
Just keep focusing on I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out, and just keep your mind there.
cualquier sentimiento tú tengas esta semana o esta vida, cualquiera tu situación, solamente soltando.
And any thought or situation that you are experiencing this week, today, or at this point in your life, just let it go and focus on being in this present moment.
Solo como hoja muerto, hoja vieja soltando de los árboles.
And just see it as leaves falling from a tree, dead leaves falling from a tree.
Y renacen nuevas hojas.
And imagine new leaves that are blossoming,
Flores,
flowers,
sol como liberando como nubes.
and the sun piercing in through the clouds and just clearing the sky.
Y solita brillando en tu corazón, sol del amor.
This is the sun of love that is shining in your heart.
Solo sentí ese momento, tu mente calma, paz interior.
So just feel right now in this moment, your mind is calm and you have this inner peace.
Mi cuerpo paz, mi mente paz.
My body is at peace, my mind is at peace.
Naturalmente, mi mente siente mucho como amor y la conciencia.
And naturally, from my mind, I can feel a lot of love and consciousness
Y con alegría,
and joy,
un gozo supremo.
supreme joy.
Y disfrutando.
So just enjoy this.
Y todo nos situación transformando camino de la gozo supremo.
And all of our sufferings, all situations are transforming into this path of supreme joy.
Y sentimos compasión uno mismo, los demás.
And we feel compassion for ourselves and compassion for others.
Y aceptando cualquier situación.
We accept any situation,
Recibiendo por la compasión.
receiving it with compassion,
Y exhalando dentro a través de amor y felicidad.
and exhaling with it just from within this love and happiness.
Y hoy hacemos un tonglen para generar todo el mundo y estamos muchas situaciones difíciles.
And today we generate Tonglen to work with all of these different situations happening throughout the world.
No solo como sentir compasión y como empatía, aceptando como los sufrimientos de los seres como acompañamientos.
Focusing on compassion and empathy as we feel and can see the pain of all beings, so we're accompanying them in this pain.
Y transformando y como y exhalando con la a través de amor y enviamos todas las virtudes las positivas.
And we transform it, and as we exhale, we transform this into love, send it over to those beings, along with all the blessings and the positive virtues.
Especialmente personas esos momentos difíciles.
Especially for people who are difficult for us to deal with.
Y solo hacemos ese momento, ese tonglen.
And right now, in this moment, let's focus on this as our Tonglen.
Cuando inhalando, sentir compasión. Cuando exhalando, sentir amor.
As we draw our breath, we feel compassion. And as we exhale, we feel love.
Y respiración es caballo de amor y compasión.
And our breath is like a horse of love and compassion.
Inhalando, exhalando profundamente.
Inhaling and exhaling deeply.
Seguir siendo vi como unos rayos de luz en tu corazón.
And visualize your heart shining forth rays of light.
Seguir expandiendo.
And they keep expanding.
Y vamos, repita un mantra, ese mantra de la amor y compasión.
And with that in mind, we can repeat the mantra of love and compassion.
Mane beme o, 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 mane beme o. I mane beme 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 I mane beme I mane beme mane beme o 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 mane beme o. Inhalando profondamente.
Breathe in and out profoundly.
Solo relaja cada respiración
Relax with each breath.
y sintiendo lleno de amor y compasión nuestro corazón.
Just feel a heart full of love and compassion.
Y también sentimos todos los seres también recibido nuestra energía de meditación, de amor y compasión.
And we can feel all beings receiving this energy, this love and compassion that comes from our heart.
Y cada uno de ustedes puede uno dedicación, como todo ese que ha acumulado esa acción de cuerpo, palabra, mente, que puede beneficiar todas las seres del universo.
And each one of us can dedicate our practice today, everything that we have done in this session, our body, speech, and mind. We can dedicate this for the benefit of all sentient beings.
Jangyo semjo rinpo che ma je wa nam je yor che ye wa nyam bar min bar yang gong ne gong do per war jo. Inhalar, exhalar.
Take a deep breath in and out.
Y poco relaja.
And relax, and you can open your eyes.
Ok. Entonces, esa oración dice, preciosamente bodhicitta.
So this last prayer talks about bodhicitta and the precious mind of bodhicitta.
¿Cierto? Bodhicitta es mente desperto, mente como amorosa, ¿cierto? Bodhicitta.
So bodhicitta is the awakened mind, the loving mind.
¿No? Entonces, ¿dónde nacido ese mente? Nacir.
So the prayer says that where it hasn't been born or where it hasn't arisen, for it to rise,
Nacir nuestro corazón, ¿no?
so that it can be arise in our heart.
Porque nacir no como, no está hablando físicamente, ¿cierto? Es como algún momento nosotros, la idea, nace ese mente. Algún momento tiene todos nosotros, pero no tiene mantención.
And it's not talking about like being born as something that is not there. It's already there, but there is a moment in which it kind of bursts through or spontaneously comes to life.
¿No? No mantenemos. Entonces, ¿dónde no nacido, no? Cuando nacimos, no disclinic, no disminuye.
So the next line is where it has already been born or where it has arisen, for it not to decline.
Y aumenta más.
And then for it to increase more and more
Infinito, ¿cierto?
until it's infinite.
Como es un árbol de la bodhicitta, ¿cierto?
Kind of like if it was a tree of bodhicitta.
Porque cuando primero tiene que sembrar, ¿cierto? Una tierra fértil.
So the first thing we need to do is plant the seed in fertile soil.
Entonces, recién naciendo, pelando chiquitito.
And as it is born, it's just a very small plant.
Entonces, tiene que cuidar mucho con la agua, con el sol, con la lluvia, ¿no?
So we have to take good care of it because it's very little. Take care of it from the sun, water, and make sure that it has all the proper care.
Cuando ya está árbol está grande, ¿cierto? Tiene estructura establecida, no nace cuida nada.
And as the tree grows and it becomes an actual tree, an established tree with a structure in itself, we don't have to give it as much care as when it was just a small sapling.
Todos los obstáculos como lluvia, como sol fuerte, incluso ayuda a establecer.
All the things that were previously obstacles, like the sunlight, direct sunlight, or the rain, they actually become something that helps the tree.
Ya, lo mismo. Por eso nosotros, árbol está chiquitito ahora. Chiquitito, ¿cierto? Todos nosotros, ¿no?
So it's the same in our hearts. Right now, it's a really small sapling there. That's what's growing in our hearts.
Por eso es importante como poniendo como poniendo la agua, ¿no? Como las disciplinas, como persistencia, con la paciencia. Y poco a poco, ya naturalmente crece el árbol mismo.
So it's important right now to take care of it and be diligent in the practice and discipline and make sure you water it when you need to and give it the sun that it needs to until eventually it will grow and you won't need to take care of it as much.
Ok. Hoy hasta ahí, sin pregunta. Hoy tarea es la amable como agua con como hojas de barro muertos.
Okay, so we're not going to do any questions tonight, but Lama already gave us the homework, which is to reflect on this teaching about water and the dirt and the leaves.
¿Ya? Cualquiera ve los pensamientos conceptuales y elaboraciones, cualquiera, eso tú piensas, oh, ese, hojas muertos. No pone atención.
Okay, so any thoughts, conceptualizations, anything that arises, just see it and think of it. Oh, okay, so this is dirt, this is mud, this is a dead leaf.
Eso es lo que tiene que hacer cuando ven eso.
And what do we need to do when that comes?
Buda digo calmar, solo calmar, no limpiar.
Buddha said, just calm our minds, calm ourselves. No need to clean it, just stay calm.
¿Sí? No trata de limpiar, no trata, oh, no quieres pensamiento, no quieres rabia, no quieres persona malo, no trata.
Don't try to do anything. Don't reject it. Don't say, oh, I don't want this thought. I don't want these people. I don't want this situation. Don't try to do anything about it.
Solo calmar, la respiración, calmar.
Just stay calm, focus on your breath, and bring yourself.
Después desapareció. Oh, ¿dónde fue?
And then you'll see the thought disappeared, or the situation, the emotion disappeared. And where did it go?
No hay dirección,
There's no direction.
no origen.
There's no source.
Eso, como, ¿ok? Ok, eso puede reflexionar, ayuda para aplicarla en nuestra vida cotidiana.
Okay, so that's something to reflect on this week, and it's going to be a great help for your everyday lives.
Ok, cualquier pensamiento negativo tenga, piensa eso, ¿ya?
Any negative thought or feeling, just do this practice
Con mindfulness de la respiración.
with mindfulness of the breath.
¿Ya? Y esa es tarea, una chiquitita tarea.
So that's a small homework.
¿Ya? Ok. Si usted no hace eso, no practica, no, ya no diferencia, no pasa nada, ¿no? Realmente pone esa atención.
If you don't practice it, then you'll see nothing happens. So try to pay attention, try to practice. That's the only way you're going to see the difference.
¿Ya? Ok, muy buenas noches. Quiere que ese miércoles tiene Dharma Talk, todo preparado, buena te chai.
All right. So yeah, good evening, everyone. And just a reminder that this Wednesday we have Dharma Tea Talk. So if you can join, make sure you have your cup of chai, your cup of tea.
Ok, y tomando té, hablando de Dharma juntos, ¿ya?
And we will be drinking some tea and talking Dharma together.
Maravilloso. Good night. Buenas noches. Trashi Dele.
Rashid Delek, buenas noches, muchísimas gracias.
Gracias, Lama.
Gracias.
Good night, everyone. Thank you, Lama.
Gracias, ¿ya?
Good night. Thank you.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, everyone.